Greetings, Mindcrafters, and welcome to another Mindcraft discussion on all things well-being. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I am thrilled to be here with you this morning on this nice wintry day to chat about, well, of course, becoming the boss of our brain. That is the whole foundation for the Mindcraft series, right? But last time we were talking about, you're not broken. It's about thinking broken thoughts, and that started out with what I'd said earlier about there really is no stress in the world. And then you might hear somebody saying, oh, some lady on YouTube said there's no stress. Really? Be me for a day. Okay. Well, here's the thing. There still is no stress in the world. There are only people thinking stressful thoughts. Okay. I mean, that's just true. It's all what we allow in here. And so with the brokenness thing, when we let ourselves, and it is allow ourselves to think that negative self-talk about all the ways we're defective. Well, here's the big, not such a big surprise, is that we're then going to feel defective. That's shame. Those are shame words. And because thoughts come first and feelings come second. And we did that. Is it that simple? Yes. Is it that easy? Not necessarily. Though it takes commitment and awareness. So here's what we're going to talk about today, is that those same broken thoughts lead to neediness. And nobody likes that. I mean, if friends don't like that, we're not talking about like a genuine, in the moment, something bad happened, be there. Of course, absolutely. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like this chronic neediness behavior that's really the brain being on autopilot and allowing that surge of self-deprecation to just take on a life of its own. And that, all the ways we're not enough, all those broken thoughts, because your spirit is perfect. We talked about it, right? We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and you're not going to arrive at any kind of authentic place until there's an understanding of that, no matter what you call it. Universe, source, God, nature, whatever you want to define it as. But you got to kind of get there's a divine connection to even arrive there, because your spirit is perfect. And then the humanness stuff comes in, because this is how we learn to grow, right? It's how it works. So here's the thing. Broken thinking leads to needy behavior, which no one likes. And so the neediness is coming from that place of not having self-value. Well, you have the value. I got to restate that. You have the value. It's because everything you need is right. Everything you need is right in here. It's a sort of temporary situation where you're not able to see your own value. It's there. It's definitely there. It's clouded over for life stuff and whatever happened. But the thing is, it comes down to the value, because a lot of the needy behavior comes from a place of not being aware of self-value, not being able to say no. Being able to say no is one of the healthiest things in the world, and also a big key to success. Being able to say no and having people not like you. Who cares? And if you're still in that place of you do care, that's what we're talking about working on, because when we're in that place of neediness, we are in a place of living outside our frame. I'm going to do another whole video on that. Living outside of our own frame and in other people's frames. And it's a situation of their approval. What they're saying about you means more to you than what you say about you. And that is a definite something to work on, because really all of our success in life, however you define success, happiness, okay? And if it's for you, it's monetary success, it's a family, partner, living in a wonderful, nice, comfortable place, travel, whatever it is, all of that stems from self-value, because we teach people how to treat us. So if we're allowing broken thoughts into our head, we are then going to land ourselves in a place of very needy behavior. And of course, the other way to say that is, codependent behavior, because that's what it is. That's when we get into all the people-pleasing, because we don't feel enough on our own. Like for me in this living room, breathing oxygen, that isn't enough. I got to be doing stuff for people, or I have to be, running myself in the ground, people-pleasing and rescuing. And, now don't I feel good about myself? And it doesn't mean don't do good things for people. Of course it does. However, if it's a source of your own self-esteem, this is not healthy. It just isn't, because you're okay all on your own as you are as a human being, and you don't need to be a human doing. So we've really got to work on those on the thoughts we're allowing in order to not feel broken, right? When we're allowing broken thoughts, we're going to feel broken. When we think all the ways we're not enough, we're going to walk around feeling not enough, which then turns into our actions out in the world and how we interpret information coming in. And that it's a big old cycle, big old nasty cycle. And yeah, so people are going to pick up on, without having any idea that they're picking up on it, that, you know, you're putting it out there, don't treat me well, walk all over me, you know, doormat tattooed on my forehead, because we're allowing the thoughts. Your value is in there. You are worthwhile. You are worth living your very best life, happy and fulfilled, and just filled up over the top with inner peace and joy. It's all there. It just takes, sometimes it takes a little bit of an archaeological dig, because life happens and it just gets clouded over, or like blanket thrown on or something like that, and you gotta rip it off. So it takes, and it also takes commitment, because we can't do what we don't know. However, my friend Dr. Dave would say, once we are aware, we are responsible, and the only one who is going to help you, you know, sort of lean into some better habits, lean into living the highest vibration of yourself, is you. If you're waiting around for somebody to, you know, rescue you, fix you, do whatever, you know, even help you. I mean, yeah, people are very good out there, but the thing is, you got to count on yourself. You're the only one that can lift yourself into the place where you want to be. That's just it. And it all starts here, because the thoughts are in charge. The thoughts are the mothership of your life, guiding everything else around. So it all comes from the self-value. So broken thoughts lead to needy behavior. Nobody likes that, okay? So it all starts here. That's it. So we got to call off the thoughts of brokenness. Got to catch yourself. And it doesn't mean to beat yourself up over that, because that doesn't help anything. That's like another cycle, right? So it's like, oh, there I go again. I was thinking another broken thought. I caught myself. Good for me. Yay. I'm on the path to authenticity. I just caught myself. And be easy on yourself with this, because realize whatever length of time you've been allowing that's a lot of undoing we have to do. So so praise yourself for like the little steps along the way. And just like anything, whatever we practice, we get better at. So praise yourself for like, wow, I caught myself. And even I said a positive affirmation to myself. Be patient and kind, and wrap around yourself like a burrito while you're on this trek to authenticity, okay? And that's it. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from Northern Vermont. Have a mindful day.